Hello and welcome to Clipping In. It's Monday, the 2nd of June, and today's ride's going to be a beaut. All kinds of variety, heading into that wonderful border country between West Yorkshire and South Yorkshire, to Langsett and beyond. Quieter lanes now after that little bit of main road from Britton roundabout. This is a long, tough haul up to High Hoyland. So far this route is similar, kind of a road going version of some of the trail and gravel rides that I've done on the channel. Welcome to Barnsley Metropolitan Borough. But the hill is showing no mercy. Still it keeps going up. Now here on the left is where the bridleway comes in from Bretton Hall. Nice sandy coloured gravelly bridleway. How picturesque. And this view coming in now, look at this. I've just got to stop here. I've been stung by a wasp just above my eye. Well, that was a bit of bad luck. It got on top, sort of halfway between my glasses, and stung me on my eyebrow. I felt two. Halfway up that steep hill that I've been talking about, and I couldn't really stop, so I thought, well, I would have an heart attack. Oh dear me. But no, it's just sore now. Hopefully if it doesn't swell and close my eye, I'll be fine. So the ride will continue. While I've stopped, let's indulge in a little panorama. We've got Metropolitan Barnsley there, but once you start to pan in this direction, it is magnificent. We're looking over towards Cannon Hall, Cawthorne. Wow. Silkstone will be roughly in that direction, up and over. That roughly marks the barrier over towards South Yorkshire and Sheffield over there, and the Pennines in that direction on that skyline. Yeah, well, no thanks to Mr. Wasp, we've got some good stuff to come. Silkstone village, and then once we get through here, it's a crisscross on the main road and then up the long drag to Silkstone Common. And there's a road sign pointing it all out. I'm just taking it nice and steady with all that venom coursing through my veins. Coming into Langsett. but it's a sharp left now up this hill. Well, semi-sharp. This takes us over the Transpennine Trail, which is in the railway bed. Well, do I trust the signs? I think so. The main aim here is just keep gaining height until you get to the top of a rounded ridge. There's 2 or 3 ways of doing it. The way I was going to show you might be closed, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. Eventually, after some panoramic treats, we should be able to swoop down to a point halfway between Langsett and the old Flouch Inn. We're roughly running parallel with the main fast Stocksbridge Road, which will be to the left. Once we've cleared these trees, we'll get a nice view of the Peak District and Pennines. Headwind at the moment, west with a little bit of north mixed in. Catch a glimpse almost directly ahead near that wagon, Home Mast. See on the skyline all the traffic on the Woodhead Pass directly ahead. Oh! Yeah, go on. You're all right. I'm dropping now, almost back on myself, to Millhouse Green, which is just outside Penistone. And then a cheeky little climb from Millhouse Green up to the infamous windmills. We'll get a view of those in due course. Left turn, get ready for some graft. It's going to be a headwind as well today. Cloink. Oh, this might be new tarmac. Maybe not. But I got my hopes up. Still, into the headwind now. A surreal sight. Half turbines. It's a right turn here, another little steep kick, then we get a proper break. Car behind. If you'd have continued on that road, you come to a cafe named appropriately Windmills Cafe. I have not been, but it's popular. When was the last time I went to a cycling cafe? Whew. I'm going to say 2007. And there we have it, taller than the Eiffel Tower. I think it's 2 weeks since I last rode past here. Goodness, have there been any major changes while I was away? Steady climb now from Murfield Bottom past the big Murfield Church up to Robert Town. The weather's held up, which is superb. I was fearing some repeats of yesterday's monster monsoon showers. Whew. But no, it's held off. Been windy, 1 or 2 gusts around Flouch area kept me on my toes, but still rideable as long as you know where your gear lever is. The garden rain gauge says around 70 mil over the past 3 or 4 days, about 3 inches, which is, well, it's a start, isn't it, after a very dry May. But let's hope that we can get synchronised with the rain, and there's plenty of nice dry cycling days as well. Am I asking for too much? Signing off time, and that's been a pretty decent ride actually, with some new ground for the channel. My right eye, oh dear me, it's rather sore. I shall have to try to get some antiseptic on that, I think. Hope for the best. But putting that aside, that's all for this edition of Clipping In. See you very soon for another one back out on the Yorkshire roads. Bye bye.